Alright, so far in this class, you have created a strategic framework, and you have at least 3 key ideas so far on what to include in that framework. And at the end of this week, you're going to give an update about the implementation. So I want you to look at your assignment 2, take the list of key ideas that you have listed, and identify activities associated with them. If you look at your writing, those activities are in the writing that you have composed. So let's say activity A, B, C, D through H are the things that you're going to be doing in the next 6 months, and their duration is listed here in the top right cell of this box. So every bubble here is one of the activities that you are going to work on during the next 6 months, and the number on the top right is the duration of that activity. The arrows, it shows dependencies among those activities. So for example, you want to create new team structures. Before you allow teams to pick and choose their work from office and work from home days. So these are those activities related to your strategic policies that you will be implementing, and the arrows show which one has to happen before the next one. What we call this diagram is called an activity on node diagram. Why? Because we put activities on nodes. There is a corresponding diagram that is used for the same purpose, that is called that you show activities on the transitions, on these arrows, not on the nodes. So when we do critical path analysis, we want to know which one of these routes from the beginning to the end of your implementation process is the longest. We will call that the critical path. And then we want to identify which activities are critical. The critical activities are those that if delayed, the whole process is delayed. And we will have non-critical activities. They may be delayed without delaying the whole process. So when we say critical path analysis, we're going to look at the longest path from the beginning to the end of the process. That path becomes critical path. All activities on that critical path are critical. If they are delayed, the whole project is delayed. If they are expedited, the whole project can be expedited. And non-critical activities are those that can be delayed without impacting the project. So if you feel like a critical activity is in danger, you can pull resources from non-critical activities, put them on your critical activities, and save the project. So you're going to give A, B, D, C through H a label. So there will be activities with labels, and you're going to put their duration estimation in weeks here, and we're going to scan the network from left to the end, from the beginning to the end, and come up with 2 numbers, earliest start and latest start. So the earliest start for task A is week 0, is the beginning. The latest start is 0, which is the earliest start, plus duration. That's pretty obvious. Task C also can start on week 0. That's the earliest start. Late, that's early finish. This should be for all of them. Early finish with its early start plus duration, that is 2. So I'm going to do that for B. Look at B. B depends on A and C. There are 2 arrows going to B. So the earliest start for B will be